Hey Fergi, I just wanted to. I know we had talked before, and some of the members of the guild and myself had kind of given you some pointers on things you could do to improve that might help you get through the current boss you're stuck at, and general just overall improvements you can make to your character. I don't know if maybe what we were discussing was misunderstood, but I wanted to take a little bit of time to kind of walk you through some of the stuff that I see personally that you could probably work on to improve your character a great deal. So one of the first things I want to talk about is enhancements. That's all these little plus six, plus five you have on your gear. That boosts the base stat of whatever is on that gear. For a mage, the most important one you're going to have is your damage modifier. So that's the one on your weapon. I noticed you have it less enhanced than the rest of your gear. That's one of the first things you could probably do to improve. Your weapon should probably always have at least a couple steps of enhancement above the rest. Another thing was some of the enchantments you had. We'll start at the top. A strength enchantment, that's not important at all. I noticed here you've done a really good job refining your gear, and you want to always, refine for intelligence to be the highest stat. Generally, you want vitality to be the second highest stat, with agility and strength being somewhat negligible as far as any sort of concern of focus. So for an enchantment, adding strength to a piece of armor is not worth your resources. Um, Damage, that's a good one to add. Uh, Intelligence, that can be good to add. Here, that one looks pretty good as well. Here, one of the most important relics as well is absorb. So try and keep that one up to the max as far as priority is concerned for doing your blue relics. So that's pretty good there. Your gold relic, the damage, you want to try and keep that one up as high as you can. Disenchant for the ice blockade. I wouldn't really go with that one. At your point, elemental damage isn't really going to be all that beneficial as much as maybe a base stat or some other enchantment that you might be able to help with, mostly probably focused on damage. But again, this one, your weapon, that's the one you should be enhancing the most. So it's a little bit behind the curve there. Um, True damage, that's a good one to have. Hit, well, it's important for a lot of classes. Your gold relic right there. For mages, most of your attacks, they don't miss. The hit will really only benefit you for your base attack. So that's 2 out of the 6 in your rotation. So while I want to say it's not that important, sometimes not misses on those hits can make the difference. But I wouldn't make it a priority in leveling the hit relic. Um, your Greaves again here. This is the weird enchant. I mentioned that I wouldn't have put any effort into wasting resources on. Um, Enchant resistance are not something you should focus on at all. Period. They're just not worth the resources. If anything, the enchant damage ones were better to do, but at this point, I wouldn't put any effort in putting any focus on enchanting any of your elemental stuff. Um, and Physical resistance reduction for a mage is just about pointless. All your damage does magical damage, so this gold relic you've been leveling, stop leveling it. It's a waste of time. In fact, this piece of gear, or the relics on it, you could probably transfer that to a white relic and absorb it into something else and start rebuilding your pants relic with just a blue relic on it, a blue damage attacker relic on it, and start leveling that guy up again. Your boots, XP, you're going to want to keep that one pretty much as high level as you can make it. See, critical damage isn't as important for a mage because the critical damage that's done is determined by your class skill mastery. So the only time this critical damage is going to take place is on will benefit from that. So I wouldn't level your critical damage up anymore. I would save those blue relics to level other things. And gear drops very important because that helps getting more gear to smelt and hopefully get more blue relics to level the rest of the stuff. Magic resistance, that's not a high priority for mages out the gate because you've got that high, but in the future the physical resistance will be a little more important because you're going to get real squishy once you finally get to the elemental plateau. So those are a few things you could work on, Fergi. I know we had talked about it a little bit, but maybe just talking through it and showing you will help you better understand if you were misunderstanding what we were saying in the chat room. I hope this helps.